So finally, the Redmi Note 10 Pro's front camera has been fixed, and of course, Xiaomi didn't help me out much. But before I start the video, let me tell you that I have made a previous video on the part 1 on what happened actually on the front camera of the Redmi Note 10 Pro. So if you haven't watched that video, I would say just watch that video if you are not able to find context on this one. So yeah, I'm just making this video just another update, I would say, about the front camera of my Redmi Note 10 Pro and how did I fix it right now. So what is up guys, this is Tito back with another video on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, and let me talk about the front camera issue. First of all, let me tell you that after I visited the service center and stuff, they didn't help me out at all, and the service on the Redmi's Twitter page, they actually suggested me to wait for a little bit so that their team can contact me, and afterwards, yes, their team did call me out. And after that, they just said that they will give me a 30% discount on the motherboard that I should actually replace from a service center near me. I was really worried that like the motherboard, they said it costs about 10,500 or something. So just imagine a 30% discount on that is still about 7,000 rupees. For a 17,000 rupees device, if you add even 7,000 more, does it really make a value for money device? I don't think so. So yeah, I didn't find that a value deal for me, and my condition was that I needed this device to actually test out custom ROM and stuff, and of course I cannot simply leave the device out. So afterwards I was thinking that I should wait a little bit more, because they said in the Twitter page of Redmi, they actually suggested me to wait a little bit more. Their team is still looking into this matter. But after almost 7 days or about a week, they just straight up said that visit the service center, they will help you. I mean, what? How would they help me? Just like describe it or something? But they didn't do anything. So I was quite pissed about it. That's why I just contacted a local shop over here in my place. Repairing a device from a local shop, you have to trust them. If they are good and stuff, you have to know if it's in your area. You can just go over there and look it up, that if they do these kind of CPU deballing is actually needed to actually fix this problem totally. Like for Poco devices which has that front camera breaking out issue and the speakers are cutting out or something like that, or speakers are not working or something like that after the camera breaks down. So yeah, this is the kind of issue that Xiaomi is providing right now, and I would say yes, the quality of Xiaomi devices has dropped quite a lot. Like I'm talking from my experience of owning the Redmi Note 7 Pro and the K20 Pro and stuff. And I would say yes, the Redmi Note 7 Pro, the Redmi K20 Pro, everything, the build quality on them is really awesome, and they are still holding up really well, except for if you just say like after 3 years. The only degrading part over on those devices is the battery itself. So yeah, that's pretty normal with lithium batteries, that the battery's quality will degrade after 3 years. But just about after 1 year, this is the first time that I have faced an issue on a Xiaomi device, and on the Redmi Note 10 Pro, yes, I'm quite disappointed. But let me tell you my experience on the repair shop. I just went out there and just gave the device to them, and of course they said that they are doing the CPU reballing stuff for Redmi devices or the Poco devices, and yes, they are charging about 3,500 rupees. So yes, 3,500 was the cost that I repaired this device for. And yes, after the CPU reballing stuff, the device does not feel a lot different. But yes, I of course had the bootloader locked and stuff. But afterwards, I just added my Mi account after putting the SIM and stuff. Then I unlocked the device normally, and the unlocking worked perfectly fine here, because I have unlocked the device earlier. That's why I just could unlock the device right away. So yeah, afterwards that I have flashed custom ROM on it, the Nusantara ROM, the latest build over here I'm using. And on that, as you can see, the back camera is working perfectly fine. And if I show you the front camera, yes, the front camera is actually working. I hope you can see that from here. But yes, the front camera is right now perfectly working. This is how it looks like. And yes, of course, in landscape mode, I'm really happy that my front camera is right now at least working, because Xiaomi's quality is degrading day by day. So I hope no one faces this issue on the Redmi Note 10 Pros. But if you are, you have to just run to a service center or a repair shop to actually fix this problem. And the sound quality you just can notice, and of course this is how it sounds like with the internal mic while I'm recording with the front camera of the device. And I would say if you are someone who is facing this issue, just check out your bill right away, that if your device is in warranty or not, in 1 year warranty. and then just rush to the service center if it's in the warranty. And if it's not, do not just waste time with the service center guys. Just go to a good local repair shop of phones, and there just ask them that if they do CPU reballing. After that you can just repair it from there. The cost may be varying from like 3,000 to 4,000 rupees maybe in your area, but here in Kolkata this is the price that I have paid. This is what I have experienced over here. This was the part 2 of the Redmi Note 10 Pro's front camera, and yes, I'm still rocking a custom ROM and that is actually working perfectly fine here. And yep, I hope the device works for like at least 2 years now, but not really sure. I of course will update you guys that if the device stops working with the front camera and stuff later on after doing the CPU reballing. That was my experience about it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. This is Tito from Carry and signing off for today, and I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye now.